The words are really great. When I come in and see the clothes that Martin Luther King wore, this is very much like the robe he had on that morning that I told you about. But it was not necessarily that one, but it looked very much like it. And look at his own writings right here. It's falling apart.
It's used.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. That looks awfully much like something. Oh my. He was good. He was really huge, you know. Oh, look at him with Johnson. Is that Johnson?
And it's sitting down, looks like with a pen. I bet that's a voting rights act.
Yeah, it is. Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this is, that gotta be Dorothy Height. Yes, it is. Oh, that's how she looked when she was young. That's funny. I worked with her for quite some time. She's late 80s or something now. She's very young.
Tell me what you remember about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh, I remember, Fiona, that he was such a wonderful, gentle man. He was very kind and loving, and but he was a disciplinarian, you know, so the kids, I was a child then, so I remembered that, but it was in such a sweet and gentle way, and he would talk to the children, and he would actually listen. He would ask us questions, and he'd listen intensely to hear what we had to say, and he would give us encouragement. So that's the Martin Luther King Jr. that I knew, and that I still love, and his memory will live in my heart and my mind forever.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I am a man. When he would talk, see all the people, they just be stuffed all everywhere, and in the basement is where the kids were. This is could have been. Oh, he had a robe on the day that he talked to me. He don't have a robe on right there.
I got a picture of you cutting up in there.
That would be really. I hope not. They have it where it won't go out. I think it's gas. No, I don't know what it is, but they have it some kind of way protected from all the weather, the snow, everything. You know, if Dexter was here, I would have taken you in here to his office. But Marty King is up there now, Martin Luther King III. And we weren't as close, and he might not be here because it's Black History Month, February, and most of the time he has speaking engagements everywhere. Hey, how you doing? Oh, good. I want to bring my friends over here to see the church, the old church.
The nation is sick, trouble is in the land, confusion all around. That's a strange statement. But I know somehow
he was coming up these steps.
Only when it is dark enough can you see the stars.
Below here. His office was right behind these steps at the bottom, and he was coming out to go up these steps, and everybody was here cheering for him. So he had to come up and then come.
Now, how far down were you?
I was just on the level at the bottom of those steps.
Something is happening in our world.
Yeah, I was running. I ran right into him, and it was so wonderful to think about it now. At that time, it wasn't so wonderful. I just knew that I was going to get a beating. Back then, everybody was there.
New York City, Atlanta, Georgia, Jackson, Mississippi, or Memphis, Tennessee. The cry is always the same. we want to be
with the
free.
belt or the hand. Or Yeah. But this is where Mrs. King was killed too.
Another reason that I'm happy to live
Mama
in
King,
this period.
his mother, she was sitting. They had the big chair and 2 chairs on the side, and it was Women's Day or something. And she was sitting there, and this insane person came in. He walked up and shot her, and she died right there in this church, in this very church. She was dead on arrival. Church.
Now, when was that?
Oh boy, this was after he died. This was after he died. Probably about 71 or 2. I didn't read when we were going through the museum. I should have read when it happened.
There were a lot of assassinations around then, weren't there?
Oh yes, oh yes.
See all of these ministers of the gospel. It's a marvelous picture. Who is it that is supposed to articulate the longings and aspirations? The people mourn the preacher. Somehow the preacher must have a kind of fire shut in the phone. And whenever injustice is around, he must tell it. Somehow the preacher must be an Amos. The other thing we have to do is this. Always anchor our external.
When Martin Luther King wanted it, he was like, "You come to the front row." He just mess with me from then on. He really did. But it was